Hi everyone, it's Sami-Jo, your Monday Fictionista, and today we are talking about apps on your phone that make life easier. This could be writing apps or non-writing apps. I'm going to do a little bit of both. So we'll start with the obvious ones. Social media. There are a million different sites out there, so it's important to have the different ones on your phone for easy access so you can keep that immediate connection with your readers, your writing community, all that kind of stuff. So we obviously have Facebook, which is a big one, Twitter, again, Tumblr, Goodreads, Pinterest, Instagram. I don't have Snapchat. I just don't. I don't really get it, to be honest. Maybe that makes me old or just out of the loop. I'm not really sure. But I don't have Snapchat. And I know they don't have ones for a few. There's Elo and Sue, TSU. I'm not even sure how to say it. I'm a part of those ones, but I don't actually check them because I pretty much went nowhere as far as I'm concerned. If you know different, let me know. I'll maybe check back on there. But yeah, of course you're going to have those ones because you want to keep in touch with those people. And you're going to have your phone on you anyway. So might as well have them right there. Okay, so another obvious one would be anything to do with your email. A lot of phones, I think, come with like an automatic email one, but if you have Gmail, it's good to have the actual Gmail one. If there's Hotmail, I don't think there's a Hotmail app. I could be wrong about that. I do have a Hotmail as well, but like I've had it since high school, and you can probably tell my age just by the fact that I do have Hotmail. As far as our writing apps go, to make it easier, there is one that's more of a recent one for me called Asana, and ASANA, and that one helps with a lot of scheduling. So if you're wanting to schedule something with, say, a book manager or editors or stuff like that, or even just reminders for yourself, you can put them into there so that they can send you email notifications and that kind of stuff and be updated as you go along. I found this one quite great when I was working with Booktrope, and so that my book manager could remind me to get shit done because I'd always forget, and it would send me a little blip to say, hey, what are you doing? Come on now, and give me a little bit of a kick in the ass that I needed. So that's definitely one I recommend if you're working with a team aspect, and also for yourself if you do need reminders. Another one that I do have is Dropbox. I don't actually write a lot or that kind of thing from my phone. But I think I'm also underutilizing it. Dropbox I know is not the go-to one. I think Google Drive is a little bit more popular these days, and I do also have that one. So I think even though a lot of the apps are redundant, you'll find that you work with different people as you're going, and they might not have all of them. So they might work with a certain one that have a preference. So it's kind of good to be familiar with at least how they work so that if you work with a new person and that's what they'd like to do, it makes it a little bit easier for you. Some other ones that I have aren't exactly writerly related. Um, there is it's like a word game. I don't have many games on my phone, and one of them is called, what is it called? Word Crush, exclamation point. And you search for different words in kind of a, what is that game? Boggle, I guess, sort of like. And so you can search for different ones. It's more so a vocabulary thing. And you're trying to find different words. So I have that one on my phone, and it kind of passes the time when I can't sleep and that kind of thing, keeps the vocabulary going. They have a lot of weird words on there that I didn't even know existed, and then I end up looking them up afterwards, and I'm like, oh, good to know. Also, I also have ones like Kindle, Kobo, all that kind of stuff, anything that's going to connect you to your ebooks. Whether or not you're an ebook fan, if you like to have the actual book so you can smell those lovely pages, it's still good to have it as an option so that if you end up finding yourself in a place and you don't have a book on you, you can actually read one. Two, if you are getting lots of free different books and stuff like that, it's good just to have. So I'm assuming a lot of people have them. If you don't, you really should. Other ones that I use that are not writerly related is P-Tracker, period tracker. Anyone who has a period knows it's important to know what day it's on. So it's on my phone. It's useful. Recommend it. Also, I use the Weather Network. I use the Berry, which is great if you need, you know, a quick check of hot dudes on your phone. It's always good. Also lots of funny stuff too, so it's entertainment value right there. And I use S Health, which I'm pretty sure just means Samsung Health, I think, because I have a Samsung Android phone, and it helps me track a lot of different things. If you're dieting, it's a good thing, but also just so that you can track your, say, your steps or that kind of thing if you want, and you don't want to have like a separate Fitbit or that kind of thing. And I mostly use it to track my yoga, which I do now. Who would have thought? So yeah, so that's pretty much mine. I think I'm underutilizing my phone. So if you know any really cool like writerly apps or stuff like that out there, let me know in the comments and I will check them out. Hopefully they're free because I'm kind of cheap like that and I don't want to have to pay for things. So yes, make sure that you're checking out the rest of Fictionistas this week. Also checking out our website for the ones that are doing vlogs or blogs this week. And I will see you next Monday. Thanks, guys. Bye.